Wait, this is a real grade? Okay, let's get on. So first off, taking a look at this kit, this thing is a masterpiece. Like, legit. I haven't posted this thing in so long. Alright, so here is a full 360 thing of it. So yeah, it's an amazing kit. I absolutely love it. I did add some extra detail and panel lining. So, yeah. Anyway, getting on to more things on the kit. The one amazing thing about this kit is that it is extremely tall and is able to stand up by itself. Alright, so I have no clue how to do it. Okay, there we go. So I have taken the pallet rifle off, so now you can get a full 360 view of this thing. Again, this is a real grade, and I have, what do you call it? Panel lined it and add some extra cleaning up. So yeah. Again, this is Unit 1. Evangelion Unit 1, and it is from the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion. And this is the rebuild version. I personally like the rebuild version, but for Unit 2, I don't necessarily. Although I have the version 2, I don't have version 1. Anyway, continuing on to articulation. Alright, come on. So, up at the head, I have, well, not I have, but, hang on. I think this might be better with something. Alright, so, continuing. So for the head, I know this is crappy quality. There is a hinge joint right there at the base of the neck. Right there. You see that? Okay, good. There is also a hinge at the one part of the neck. And as you can see, there was a jaw opening thing. What do you call it? Well, a mouth, obviously. But a hinge joint right here, so you could open a mouth, just like Evangelion Unit 1 from the anime does. There's a ball joint, can swivel and go 360. Up at the shoulders, there is a ball joint right there. There is a little, not necessarily hook thing, okay, a hinge joint. You go left to right, or this way to that way. There is a hinge joint right here. Hinge joint right here, and it's the exact same on the other side. Right here it's on a ball joint, and right here it's on a ball joint, so whenever you move the arms it kind of moves, which I thought was pretty cool. Hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint, ab crunch, and an absolute back. Alright. Legs could go extremely far out. I don't like that stress. Can go up this far, back that far. And there's even a bend at the knee, so you can get an extremely good pose. Like that. There you go. And it's the exact same on the other foot. At the knee guard, there is a hinge joint. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a hinge joint as well. Whenever you press this thing right there, this thing goes down so that it's like a muscle, like an actual foot. There is a ball joint for the ankle guard, a toe joint, and I don't really know what to call this. It's also a hinge joint, yet there's another hinge joint in there. So I guess you could call it a double hinge joint. Anyway, onto the features now. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, originally there was 2 bar joints here, so you're able to go like that. There's also stuff, oh yeah, I completely forgot to do the arm. Never mind. Alright, so, there was a bend at the elbow, there was a ball joint here, and there was also a hinge joint and a ball joint with the hand. So yeah, that's it for the articulation. Going up on the shoulders, there are these things, on the pylon shoulders. If you open them, you get a progressive knife. If I could get it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. How about I try for the other one? Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay, so the progressive knives come out, and you're able to interchange them with another hand. That is the wrong one. And there you go. there's an Evangelion with a knife. Isn't that lovely? It's the same for both of the hands, so not really too much there. I guess I should probably get onto the accessories now. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I don't really need that for the accessories. And I also have to point this down. Alright. Let me get this thing out of the way. Alright, starting off first with hands. No, not sands. Hands. Alright, so. First off, you get... Okay, you know what? This is stupid. You get 2 knife-holding hands with the progressive knives. You get 2 dynamic hands. Okay, I fixed the camera quality, so that should be little. There are 2 running hands or karate chop hands. Well, okay then. There are 2 of these hands, the relaxed hands. The other one is just on the Eva. There are 2 fists. 2 fist hand, clenched hands. And there are 2 pallet rifle holding hands. Wait, that's the wrong pallet rifle. This is the right pallet rifle. Speaking of pallet rifle, this thing has an amazing amount of detail in it. Like, look at that. There's even tiny little things up there for bullets. There's a bullet belt. And yeah, there's even freaking tiny little screws. This thing is amazing. I love it. And last but definitely not least, an umbilical cable. So, I have a little stand here. And you know how a pose just isn't that good. Because it doesn't, you know, have the umbilical cable. So, the umbilical cable is included as an accessory, obviously. A doy. And why don't you stand? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna put it in. Oh, you know what? There's the pose I have it in for now. Right, so you go on back and ooh la la. I'm joking. Alright, so you take the umbilical cable, which is just a copper wire, and is extremely strong. It can most likely hold up the weight of a lot of things. It could definitely hold up the weight of an Ava, or at least half of an Ava. Oops, I think I messed up the job. Anyway, so you just plug it into the back like that. Okay, not like that. Like that. There you go. And you're probably wondering, why does he have that thing there? And this is why. You could either use the DX version of Evangelion Unit 2, which comes with a transportation thing. So yeah. Or you could use a normal stand, if you're someone who doesn't like to spend a lot of money. Oh yeah, by the way, I paid for this. And there you go. Now you have it attached to it. Anyway, that is it. That is gonna be it for this review, and thank you so much for watching. And now, time for some cool poses. Starting up with this one, of course. LOL. This pose, or whatever this thing is. This pose, I guess. Whatever this thing is. Pulling out the not pallet rifle, progressive knife. Now that is an amazing look. Right there. I do hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And the thing I'd rate this kit is amazing. It's 20 out of 10. This thing is bootyful. It definitely blows everything through the roof. It's between the scale of a high grade and a master grade. So